I'm a walking check, yeah. Got it by myself. I'm a walking check. I got Jimmy Choo, got Masons, I be money stepping. Upper echelon, I got what you want. I got medals, I got rings, I like the Olympics. I think I'm done one, surrounded by these women. Hey, I pull up to the club and
I got Katie Young Cocky in the building.
Hey, Queen Imani.
And I got my Inglewood brother in here.
Hey.
I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself, because you can't nobody introduce you like yourself. Okay? I know how it goes. So I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know who you are. Let them know what's good.
Katie Young Cocky, checking in, live from Inglewood, repping Straight Drop, repping Young Cocky, support Queen Imani, Windy City,
Lifestyle.
Hey, Lifestyle, the album dropping real soon, and it's magic. Yeah, I love it.
Man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited right now. How was that transition? Like, now you're from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
How you were born and raised here?
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised here. When did you move to Atlanta?
Last year.
Last year to pursue music. Now, what was your experience growing up in Chicago, and what would you say is the influence that Chicago and growing up in Chicago has and still has on your music?
On my music,
Uh-huh.
in all honesty, I started rapping because of a death, and that's in all honesty. Like, Starkeisha Reed, rest in peace. But I started rapping. I had made a song for her, and they was playing it in my high school. Before that, like, my cousins and everybody, a lot of my family members was already writing, like, doing music and poetry, whether it was poetry or music or just something dealing with entertainment, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's how it happened.
Who would you say are your musical influences in just, I don't even want to say your musical influences in rap, but who are your musical influences, period? Because hip-hop isn't just necessarily influenced by hip-hop and rap. It can be influenced by R&B, it can be influenced by pop, rock, soul, whatever. What is it? Who would you say are your musical influences?
It started with Jadakiss and Wayne, and I was a big fan of Outkast because of my uncles. You know what I mean? Reese and Corey, they was listening to Outkast a lot, and I kind of drew from that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now it's kind of different because of the direction that the music industry is going today. So it's kind of hard for me to get influenced by the acts, because it's more so acts nowadays. It's no artists or rappers. It's more acts, if you understand. They probably dress them up, paint their hair, and put a little outfit on them, and tell them to jump in the crowd and do a little dance, and it's entertainment. You know?
Right, definitely. From the different artists that we have, such as yourself, then we have a Chance the Rapper, and then we have Tink, and you have all these other artists that we have coming out of Chicago. It shows that we have so much more to offer as opposed to just this drill music. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the music in this new wave coming out of Chicago right now?
Iffy. I love Chance, don't get me wrong. Like, that's my favorite artist outside of Chicago, period. Like, I think that's one of my top 3. So I love what he's doing right now, and I feel like just to shout out Chance, I love what he's doing. Outside of him, I really can't, you know? Mm-hmm. I really can't draw. I don't really listen to too many.
Even from like an R&B aspect, like a Jeremiah.
Okay, cool.
You know, the Jeremiah, you got no scene.
Yeah.
You kind of got maybe like we got maybe BJ the Chicago Kid. We got a couple of different things going on. So I think it shows that we are a lot more diverse than people thought that Chicago artists as a whole are. Like, you know, and I think that's something very strong, because how important do you think that the hip hop culture is on the community?
That's a big thing that I talk about right now, is influence, because it has, like you said, it has a lot to do with what's going on. And the kids these days, they do look to us for everything, whether it's fashion, lingo, how we talking, just what we got going on. So I think that's why I play good in this, cause that's what I'm for. Like, cause I'm actually from Inglewood, repping Inglewood, and just being able to see the different things from shootings to fiends to whatever. And by me being able to see that and be a part of that and actually make it out and be something that a kid would want to be, just from having myself together, whether it's hygiene or just looking good, you know what I mean? That's good. So what I'm trying to say basically is, by me, okay, I got songs like Own It, like came from nothing, made a sacrifice, took a chance, now we living life. You know what I mean? Just being able to realize, oh, I can be better. I can do this in a better way. I don't have to be like my friend that I grew up with that's still standing right here. You know what I mean? Every time I come to Chicago, if I come to this block, you still gonna be doing the same thing, when we could be so much better. And becoming so much better, and that same kid that's from the streets that I'm from looking at me like, man, it's gonna make them get on their stuff. Like I can do, KD did it.
I had to describe KD Young Cocky in 3 words. You was a hoe. What would those 3 words be?
Hustler.
Okay.
Can I say passionate?
Okay.
Charming.
And charming. Hustler, passionate, and charming. Nice combination.
Okay, cool.
Nice combination.
Okay.
The ladies gonna love it. That's who by the album. That's who by the singles. Okay, so tell them about what you've been working on, from your showcases to your community events, into the projects you have coming up, and what you have going on right now.
I'm happy to say this is the best project I've worked on. Like, no, I'm serious. Like, this is the best project that I'm very excited to put it out to. I wish I could put it out sooner, but we trying to go on a whole nother level with it. We gonna take it to a whole nother level with this. And I mean, I feel like this is one of the biggest projects to come out the world, or I don't know how you want to say it, but to whoever has done it, from your favorite rapper to his favorite rapper, because I don't want to just say anybody's names, but I feel like this is a real big project. It's called Lifestyle. I got Lucci on it, Cap One, G Herbo, 808 Mafia, OG Parker, a lot of your favorites. So it's real dope as far as the features. But myself, some of the best things I've ever wrote. Get this on Power 92 right now, or your local radio stations. I don't care who you call your OG like mine. KD on the radio, and tell them to play it again when it go off. KD Young Cocky, Walking Check, produced by 808 Mafia. Straight that way, Young Cocky, straight drop. This a movie. Let's get it.
I'm a walking check, diamonds on me wet. Got it by myself, now she wanna sex. She a freak, I guess. Okay, cool with me. Flee with me, I guess. I'm a walking check. I demand respect. I demand respect. You ain't gotta guess. Bet I live away. Live with me, I guess. I'm a walking check. Got it by myself. I'm a walking check. Yeah, yeah.